As children, we never saw people for the color of their skin. The only race we cared about are the races we ran and didn't win. 99% of the time, you'll be surprised and they'll actually turn out differently than you expected. Hey guys, this is Alessia. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be doing more so of a video that best represents me, my style, who I am, what I have to offer. I want to say, if you guys have any opinions that you're strong about or something you want to share to the world, please feel free to open your own channels. I know sometimes it takes a lot of guts to put yourself out there, but you can do it. And I strongly encourage you guys to open your own channels, and if you do that and you're one of my subscribers, let me know down below. I'll check it out. I'll look at your opinion. I don't mind, because I know you guys are some very opinionated people. You guys have opinions. You guys have things you want to share with the world. And I want you guys to. I'm going to be making a video that's more of myself, more of what I have to offer. And this is, as you can see by the title, Stop Stereotyping. And stereotypes are very harmful. This does seem like common sense. Like, hey, stereotypes are harmful. Of course, I get it. But not many people really understand and live by it. Now, I want to say this is also opinion, but this is also facts-based. This is psychology-based. So try to really take what I'm saying into consideration. Stereotypes. Stereotypes. You guys all know what they are. You guys also know how harmful they really are. Now, if you don't know how harmful they really are, I will tell you. What a world we live in, where stereotypes are one of the ways we judge people. You may have heard of the classics. Blonde girls are dumb.
Unbelievable. Angry black woman. Do you know how hard I've worked to be seen as more than just black or just a woman? I'm one of the most accomplished people at my firm, and for them to reduce me to a stereotype?
Yeah. White people are racist. Black people are violent. Like all these types of damn stereotypes. Oh, all girls are the same. All boys are the same. Like all this type of stuff. That's some of the many stupid stereotypes we have in this world. Now let me put on my teacher glasses and go into depth. Because of the society we're raised in, and because of, I feel like Michael Jackson with this, because of the society we're raised in, because of what we're exposed to on the media and in the media, online, we weren't born with this stereotype, with this prejudice. As children, we never saw people for the color of their skin. The only race we cared about are the races we ran and didn't win, according to Tom McDonald. We never saw people for what they look like at all. Like, you know this. Like, for as kids, we would get along with everybody, especially if you lived in a very multicultural, diverse country like Canada, the United States, etc., etc. What made us now with these stereotypes is the freaking media. The media sucks. Social media, every media, the industries, they're just toxic. And YouTube try to take me down here. I'm preaching this because this is true. Do you guys notice why the older generations that didn't have all this social media back then, why they seem, kind of better off now, well off? Because the social media is getting into people's brains and they do not understand how happy you guys can be. You live on your own or you live with a significant other. You guys do not go on social media. You guys do not look at negative things online. You guys rarely watch the news. Do you understand how happy you're living in your own world? What we do to people reflects back. There's this person, ever since me and this person deleted Instagram, Snapchat, even him TikTok, which I want to delete TikTok, but the only issue is my sister posts and I have to kind of monitor her because she's younger. We just felt so much better with each other. We just felt more, we don't judge each other. I'm sorry, this person's just so understanding and so nice to me, and so a lot of it is because we don't pay attention to this social media stuff. I know I seem like I'm getting off topic. We're from totally different places, totally different religions or whatnot, but we get along so well. And imagine if we stereotyped. Why am I getting emotional? Oh my gosh. I'm giving a lot of information, but I saw this person today and just so happy. I felt so comfortable. This is so off topic, but I'm sorry guys. I just had last year, it was a lot of problems were happening with people. I was just uncomfortable by the way I was being treated by some people. Why am I getting so emotional? Sorry. It brings me to tears when I see just finally breaking free from this society, being themselves and not listening to stereotypes. And once we stereotype people, we put people in a closed box. It's like this tweezer right here. Let's call her Lisa. Lisa's her own person. Lisa's just because Lisa has blonde hair, she wears this. She's her own person. Now society's gonna say, you're a whatever because she's showing her stomach. Oh, you're such a typical white girl. You're probably racist, or oh, she's this. Like, I've had a lot of stereotypes, and like they weren't necessarily like racist or sexist stereotypes, but like if you're gonna look at me and say, oh, she's probably that mean popular girl, I understand how many people have thought that and like so like rough and mean and judgmental. But once you meet me, and even like the look I give, like I'm not like very feminine, so I know I maybe give off this like kind of vibe, but trust me, it's completely different. You get stereotyped, it doesn't feel good at all. So imagine if you're one to stereotype people, imagine if someone stereotyped you back. Like, you just wouldn't like that. And this is all my own words. This is not research, this is not anybody else's opinions. I was actually gonna pull out my phone and like get some like statistics, but you guys understand, this is in my own head. I'm starting to not want to look a certain way or do certain things because I don't want to be stereotyped. But then I think to myself, I'm Alessia, I'm my own person, and I shouldn't worry like what people think. And actually, and I'm gonna admit it too, naturally our first instinct is kind of a stereotype. Especially this whole thing about, like, I don't know, like sexist. As a woman, I don't know if like other girls can agree, but like when I see a guy on the street and he's starting to kind of be behind me, my first thought is like, is he following me? Because you just have these, also when you have these traumatic experiences, according to the Jane Group.org, stereotypes remove individual attributes from consideration as everyone within the designated group is considered to be the same. This is like, you cannot put people in a group and say they're all the same. You cannot. That is just, guys, we were born individual. No two people have the same fingerprint. No, we're meant to be unique and different. Yeah, we may have the same like skin shade, eye color, we may be the same gender, same religion, from the same culture, from the same country. It doesn't matter, we're all meant to be different. So if you try to make people the same, it's not gonna work out. So don't even try doing that. And this is where stereotyping comes in and why stereotyping is so damn toxic. I know that it is an unconscious bias, but we have to try to break from that. We have to try to break free from that. And how we can break free from that is getting to know people one-on-one and trying to put the stereotypes aside. Yeah, maybe at first glance, we all do that, but if you get to know them, maybe have a bit of an open mind, because 99% of the time you'll be surprised and they'll actually turn out differently than you expected. Because this has happened to me so much, and I think I just spit. But to diminish the power of stereotypes is by education. You know, learning about different stereotypes, different groups, and why it's wrong. And I'm gonna pull a girl version Tom McDonald's. Yeah, I should make a song about how I feel about this. And I know it's hard because we see stereotypes everywhere, but even like your advertisements, your YouTube videos, your music, your movies, TV shows, there's always gonna be stereotypes. Like in TV shows, when there's those stereotypes, the dumb blonde, the dumb this. I mean, it doesn't happen as often, I'm noticing, than it did like a while ago, but it's still there. This is why we need to also, in the media industry, they need to make different characters. Like if you want to have like a really sassy character, try to make it someone we're not going to expect. Don't make it like someone who's stereotyped to be sassy or have an attitude. You know what I'm trying to say? Because that's another issue. Because if our minds keep feeding into it, that's an issue. Then people's subconscious is going to register. Just like girls have bad experience with tons of guys stalking them, harassing them, whatever. The subconscious mind there might think all men or most men or a lot of men are gonna do this. It's also what we watch, what we go through. I experienced it firsthand because there's so many experiences from the past. I have trouble trusting males a lot of the times, but a lot of girls have this, you know? Like, it's just, unfortunately, it's also of what we've been through, but we have to understand that everyone is built different, everybody's made differently. We cannot put, because trust me, once you guys stop stereotyping people, you'll see a lot of people will prove you wrong. Like, you're gonna stereotype someone, oh, they're this, they're that, and they're gonna prove you wrong, completely wrong. But I don't know how much further I can go in depth with. Again, once we enclose people in bubbles and put these stereotypes, then they're gonna start, then our brains are just gonna see them for the stereotype. You know what I'm trying to say? It's almost like we make our own reality in that sense, you know? And again, guys, I am not even pointing fingers. It's normal for us to naturally stereotype someone from first glance, make assumptions from their looks first glance. It always happens from like their physical appearance or whatever. Don't expect people just because of their looks to be a certain way. If you're stereotyped, try to break free from that. I know it's difficult. I do not explain it to you. Like, try to prove them wrong. Like, if people stereotype you. Like, I know you cannot control a whole group of people or anything, but kind of try to like prove them wrong. You know, we need to prove people wrong in this society that stereotyping is wrong. And I think if we're gonna put these stereotypes in our head, our brains are going to trick us, and our brains are going to make us see people for their stereotype and not for who they really are. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video, you learned something from it. And I'm gonna be honest, before I found out about Tom McDonald, I was like this. I did have these strong values. Ask people, like, it's, I know you get out. Like, it's true, I've always been like this. Maybe I haven't been as vocal about it. Like, at first I wanted to grow an audience, but then I realized by being myself, I will grow an audience. Like, I'm not gonna do something that is not in my nature, it's not in my character. And I know I may bore some people out, but I know there's a lot of people that will take something from this. You know, we're just changing the world one step at a time. We're making the world better one step at a time. And so thank you guys for watching. I have a lot to say about this society in general because a lot needs to be fixed. And as a young person, I am very young, but I'm very opinionated. I will make sure that everything in my power is done to bring awareness. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.